Hello everyone. Today we are going to start 7th chapter of class 8th cubes and cube roots. So first topic is cubes. When we multiply a number itself by 3 times, then the product is known as the cube of that number. For example, if we multiply 1 by 1 by 1, then we obtain 1 as the result of this product. So this result is known as the cube of 1. In the same way, we can find out the cube of the other numbers. Let's take example of 2. If we multiply 2 3 times, then we have 8 as the result of this product, and this result is known as the cube of 2. Or we can write this as 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8. It means 2 cube is equal to 8. Now we are going to start exercise 7.1, and first question of 7.1 is which of the following numbers are not perfect cubes. For find out the numbers are perfect or not perfect cube, we use factorization. First we factorize our number and then we make a pair of number 3 at a time. If any number is left with out of the pair or without pair, then we conclude that the number is not perfect cube. And if the pair are formed without leaving any number, then we conclude that the number is perfect cube. Let's take first question of this, and first question is 216. First step of this question is, first we are going to factorize 216 by using the factorization method, and we have 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 and multiply by 3. 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. Our next step is that we make pair of the same number 3 at a time. We take 3 similar number at a time and make one pair of them, and again take 3 similar number at a time and make another pair of them. Then we take, if no numbers is left out of this arrangement, then we say that the number is a perfect cube. So 216 is a perfect cube. Now take second part of this question, and second part is 128. First we are going to factorize this number, and factorization of 128 is 2 multiply by 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 2 7 times. So second step is that we are going to make pair of this factorization taking 3 similar number at a time. So first pair is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2. It is the first pair. Again we take 3 similar number, and this pair is the second pair. Now you can see here that 2 is left out of this arrangement. So 128 is not a perfect cube. It is not a perfect cube because 2 is left behind this arrangement. In this way you can find out that the given number is a perfect cube or not. Second question is, find the smallest number by which each of the following numbers must be multiplied to obtain a perfect cube. So students, first part of the second question is 243. To find out the smallest number by which we multiply 243 so that it become a perfect cube number, For this we factorize this number, and factorization of 243 is 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. It means 3 multiply by 3 itself 5 times. Then we are going to make pair out of this number, and we take 3 similar number at a time. So we have one complete pair of this number, and in the second pair there are only 2 threes, and we need one more 3 to make this number a perfect cube. So we multiply 243 by 3, then it become a perfect cube number. So our answer is 3. Second part of second question is 256, and we have to find out the smallest number by which we multiply 256 so that it become a perfect cube number. For this, first we factorize 256 by using the prime factorization method, and we have factorization of 256, and the factorization is 2 multiply by 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 2. It means we multiply 2 by 8 times. Next step is making pair out of this arrangement or out of this factorization, taking 3 similar number at a time. So we have 2 complete pair of 2, and in the third pair only 2 2s are there, and we need one more 2 to make this a complete pair. So required number is 2. If we multiply this number by 2, then we obtain a perfect cube number. In this way you can solve remaining parts of question number 1 and question number 2. Now move to our third question, and third question is find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be divided to obtain a perfect cube, and first part is 81. So first part of the third question is 81. In this question we again factorize 81 by using the prime factorization method, and factorization of 81 is 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. Then we make pair out of this arrangement, taking 3 similar number at a time, and we have one complete pair of 3, and there are 1 3 which is unpaired. So we have to remove this number from here. For this we divide our number by 3. So if we divide 81 by 3, we obtain a perfect cube number. In this way you remaining parts of this question, and fourth question is Prakshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5 cm, 2 cm, 5 cm. How many such cuboids will he need to form a cube? In this question, first we find out the volume of cuboid that Prakshit make, and volume of cuboid is side multiply by side, length multiply by breadth multiply by height. So first we write all the measurement of the cuboid. Length of cuboid is 5 cm, breadth is 2 cm, and height is 5 cm. Then we are going to find out the volume of this cuboid, and volume is length multiply by breadth multiply by height, and its volume is 50 centimeter cube. Then we find out the factorization of 50, and we have factorization of 50 is 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. Now we check how many numbers are required for making the complete pair. So we need 2 2s and 1 5 are there, so that it become a perfect cube. We need 20. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 and 4 multiplied by 20. So our answer is 20 cubes.